Anyway, the race should be starting very soon, and hopefully, so in the race on Monday, Rox had actually missed the wheel mix, so now's his time for redemption. Let's see, both runners will be going for the recoil setup. Alright, Rox gets it, he gets hammer, MK doesn't go for the recoil setup, and he gets wheel, and Rox gets hit by the Sparky. Ooh, this is not a good start for Rox. Some people like to say that if Rox gets wheel mix in a tournament race, his run's gonna be incredible. But if he doesn't, his run's gonna fucking suck. Excuse me. But anyway. The wheel mix will only save around 5 seconds in World 1. However, did I say World 5? Whoa. In World 1, it'll save 5 seconds in World 1. However, Rox will be losing a little more than 5 seconds due to getting hit by the Sparky. So that will set him back a little bit. MK does a nice little flywheel right there. Now Rox can't do Rox is known, basically Rox as a runner, I should have probably explained this, but Rox as a runner is known for going for all of the hardest strats. Some people call him the Dide of Nightmare in Dreamland because of it. And we all like to joke that if he ever PBs on stream, he will get world record. Now MKCocoon, our current world record holder of the game, has been going through this tournament really strong until he met up with Cobrel, which was a huge upset and sent him over to losers round since Cobrel had gone an insane run. After Rox had upset Cobrel, now these two are facing off once again. And we're really hoping that this is going to be a really good race. So Rox is actually really far behind right now. Definitely a lot more than 5 seconds. Ooh, gets an up input there. Both of these runners are playing on Wii U VC. Wii U VC loses about a frame each time you go through a door load. However, the mini boss and boss kill screens, the flash you saw there is way longer on Game Boy platforms, and GameCube platforms, and ends up all evening about to the same. We don't actually know which is fastest by far, but whichever is faster, it's faster by a completely insignificant amount. Now, burning, the reason why we get rid of wheel for burning is because wheel has a kind of low damage output that makes it very hard to use against bosses, especially against Wispy Woods. In order to save time on Wispy Woods, you have to get, I believe, 12 frame perfect unwheels. So it's faster overall to kill him with burning. A stronger ability would be slower due to the movement capabilities that burning has. Okay, so Rock's not too far behind from MKCocoon, about a Kirby dance away. I believe both of these runners go for a couple different strats in the second room of 2-1. However, the main thing to watch out for is what this tornado will do in the third room. Let's see what happens for MK. The tornado does nothing, meaning MK can just barge straight through. Let's see what Rox gets. Same pattern. If the tornado does an attack, you'll need to wait before starting your burn string, or else you will get hit by him. Rock's taking another bonk there. Now the runners enter 2-2. Will be using another double star to kill Grand Wheelie. I guess never explained that early in the game, double stars do enough damage to kill a boss in a single hit, a mini boss. However, of course, as the bosses gain more health later in the game, we'll be seeing more traditional methods of killing him. So this is actually the last double star used right here. You use it to get wheel right here. And wheel has sort of like taken a turn. It's like, this game for the longest time ever was sort of like known as kind of like the variety game. There wasn't really an ability that really like sets the meta in this game. whichever ability that the game gives you is generally the fastest ability. We'll still be seeing a lot of that, such as abilities like high jump, tornado, wheel in some cases, and some abilities that can be used to kill bosses super quickly, like ball and spark. However, they've been adding more and more wheel to the run, because wheel, it's good enough to kill bosses, but its movement is insane, even though the movement kind of sucks compared to some other Kirby games, where the wheel meta is much more prominent there. Rox takes a hit, however MK is keeping wheel through 2-3, right as you see here. Rox really wants to keep wheel through here, however he's really struggling right now to do it. MK manages to keep wheel, meaning that wheel saves about like 7 seconds total in World 2. You will keep it until 2-5. Oh! So that's the last enemy. Is he gonna get it again? Ooh. Very shaky arena from Rox. Oh, and then Bonks. Ooh. Rox has been kind of having a rough run. Definitely not showing what he is capable of right now. But I'm hoping that this race can get sooner, because there's so much variance in this game, it can just change at any second. In the later worlds, we'll be seeing a lot of RNG and incredibly difficult strats that could really set the runners apart even more, or even closer. Now, usually you would kill this boss right here using Spark. However, now you will instead use Wheel. Getting 2 wheel cancels right there, a quick right, B right, so that way you don't get a little skid animation, is a very tight window to time, and MK or Rox did not get hit, which is very well done from them. Alright, now this here is where you would usually get wheel if you didn't try to keep it in 2-3. However, MK had basically got wheel perfectly, so he's getting all of the time saved. And he did also get 1-1 wheel, so far this is a very, very good run from MKCocoon. Now here we will switch to high jump. The reason why high jump is used is due to its vertical movement and its raw killing power. We'll be seeing that used against Paint Roller, the next boss right here. The reason why high jump is so powerful is because canceling it midair using B actually creates another hitbox that does even more damage than just the jump itself. You want to try and be as close to the boss as possible. And doing that, you will deal extra damage. Doesn't even get the opportunity to attack. That's how powerful high jump can be when used very well. It wasn't a sub-8 World 2, but it was an incredible showing from MKCocoon. Very well done. Now we're going to be using some more high jump cancels here to kill TikTok. Now Rox is he's definitely lost quite a bit of time at MK due to really struggling with keeping wheel through 2-3. However, World 3 has some of the major run killers in the run, especially for beginners. So let's see what happens in 3-2. 3-2 is notorious for having an RNG mini-boss at the end of it, Bugsy. Most runners will opt to use Sword. However, a fairly newish advancement would be to keep high jump, which saves some time in the next level, making it worth it to keep. However, I'm not too sure which MK is going to go for. Alright, MK is going to go for Sword. So it is a small opportunity for Rox to save some time, because Rox will always go for high jump. He's gone for high jump so much to the point where he finds it easier than Sword now. And high jump Bugsy is not easy. But as you can see, Bugsy can walk forward, backwards, jump. And each time he grabs you, he will... Each time he hits you from, I guess, below, then he will get a command grab on you. And whichever throw he gives you is luck. You can either get forward, back, or down. The down throw loses 5 seconds due to its super long animation. Rox gets the bug manip. Oh, that was so incredible from Rock. So that's some big time save for him, and I think he might have saved time over MK's sword fight, because MK's sword fight was a little rough. And he's going to save even more time in this stage from being able to high jump immediately at the start and not having to switch back to high jump like MK had to. Now 3-4 is another known major run killer, and it's especially hard for MKCocoon because he didn't do the more common strat for a very long time. He used to do a strat where he would dismount high jump, do some powerless kills, and then grab high jump again. However, now almost every runner of this game does this arena using pure high jump. It is the fastest way to get through that arena, but it is one of the most difficult. I still personally think MK's old strat was harder, honestly. And this saves almost a second over it. And due to him switching very late, it wasn't until after he broke the world record for the first time he switched to that strat, which made it very difficult for him. Since you have Candy, you can just stand right inside Bonkers and use high jump cancels right there. Ooh, that was a really dope ending for MK. Now, 3-5 is a very short level, so saying, oh, Rox is one level ahead doesn't really mean too much, especially since Rox will have many opportunities to catch up, due to there just being so much variance in this game. But overall, Rox has been kind of struggling this race up to World 3. As soon as he entered World 3, he's been having a really good one, saving some time over MKCocoon after starting off very far behind. Using strats such as high jump Bugsy, and some better movement in 3-3. Now this room here that MK is going through is one of the reasons why high jump is probably my favorite ability in this game. Being able to just cancel it at will can make for some super sick movement. And as I said, this game is kind of a variety game because there isn't really one ability that shapes the meta. Unlike some other Kirby games. Anyway, MKCocoon finishes Sun and Moon, a very easy boss fight. Now, what Rox is going to do, he's going to try and save a little bit of time by guessing for Moon. And he guesses wrong, so he loses just a little bit of time. Ooh, and he gets hit! You see, that's why I don't like guessing. Not because you lose time if you get it wrong, but it, like, really throws you off, honestly. Alright, one sec. Alright, now a fairly newish advancement as well is the wheel mix here. Now wheel mix has sort of been taking a turn as definitely like one of the more popular abilities in the game. It's due to its really fast movement. This mix here saves a few more seconds, like 6 or something, I'm not too sure. Rox will be going for the same mix. However, Rox is a little inconsistent at mixes, so ooh, and he gets the bad luck, so I believe Rox is going to be trying the backup here. Let's see here. Ooh, he inhaled the Waddle Doo first. If he inhaled the cutter first, the mix would have been much easier to time due to wheel being much closer to the beginning on the mix wheel there. And it was a fairly long mix animation, so this is a big hit for Rox right here. MK getting pretty much a perfect double Poppy Bros there. That fight is always sick to watch at a high level. Alright, now watching this makes me very happy because MK will be going through the middle path of the stage. This is a fairly recent advancement. It's literally easier and faster, and I have no clue why the hell more top runners don't do that. Anyway, MK manages to keep high jump through that room. That last high jump there, cancelled by the one tile gap, is very tricky to get through, actually. He makes it look a lot easier than it really is. Now, since MK's on a pretty good run, he's definitely not going to be going for the mix in 4-4. It's a very small time save, only 3.5 seconds. What? He faked me out. Oh, he gets it! Ooh. That could have been an opportunity for Rox to catch up. However, now, Rox has to get the mix if he wants to just break even with them now. Ooh, Rox gets hit and he chooses to go back for high jump. I'm pretty sure getting high jump again after losing it is just as slow as just going without it. Fan. Oh, he gets hit at the end and ends up going for throw. This is actually neat because we get to see the other strat used here with throw. Gets hit at the end, but that's okay. This means that Rox actually does have a pretty big time save on the stage. Using Spark instead there can save nearly a second. And it probably will save a second if he does it correctly, because he probably won't get hit by Fan. Getting hit from Fan like that is very rare. Now this here is the my strat, as I like to call it. I made the strat. It's epic. Use it. Sick. That was a really good arena from MK. I didn't see how Rox's final room went, but I believe he mixed wheel. So he is just saving a little sliver over MK on that. So I don't know why, but MK really struggles with 4-6. He just finds... He actually says that this is like probably his least favorite level. Which a lot of Nightmare and Dreamland runners would disagree with that, because this level isn't like particularly bad, except for this first room here. Really, and MK does easy strats. He kills the frogs usually, depending on their patterns. Some runners will risk... Oh my... What is going on? What is going on Rox's end? Oh my goodness. What happened? Anyway, I believe Rox will be showcasing the softer set after this. Grabbing high jump there instead of in Krakow is a fairly recent advancement. Now, software setting only loses like 2 seconds on Japanese version, it loses a little more on American. However, optimally you should not be software setting. The only time top runners usually ever software set is before Meta Knight. However, it only loses a little bit of time, and it refreshes all of your lives and health. So if you end a level where you don't need an ability afterwards, definitely software set if you're low on health and feeling a little worried. Especially since the first room of 4-6 can just destroy you by RNG. Ooh, Rox takes a hit at the end here. Alright, anyway. I forgot to mention that MK fought Krakow. Yeah, that was Krakow. Krakow's cool. Pretty much any boss with high jump is cool. Alright, here we're gonna see Stone. There, you saw Stone. Yeah, MK's run has been very good so far. He's gone for every single mix, which is something he doesn't even usually do in attempts. And he's gone all of them. Literally the only mistake I can think of right now was his kinda sloppy 3-2 Bugsy. and getting hit by Fan Fan. Now, 5-2 is one of my favorite stages in the game. Also, I forgot to mention 5-1 is one of the shortest and by far the most boring stage in the game. But here we get to see Ball for the first time. Ball is insane, to say the least. Some of the movement you can do is actually incredibly difficult and requires so much practice and understanding. Because casually, it's such a clunky ability to control. However, some of the things you do with it is so cool. I love Ball so much. MK uses the easiest strat on Bonkers there. However, all of the Bonker strats are just about less than a second in variance. So it's perfectly fine to go for that. It is 100% consistent. Strat MK went for. Rox might be going for the Taz Bonkers, or Tonkers, as we like to call it. Now, World 5, other than some of the ball usage, it sort of like summarizes what this game kind of used to be. Every ability it would hand you would be the fastest ability. Some abilities you would keep for a little longer, like Ball, you would keep it past 5-4. Alright, let's see how MK's Shast turns go here. Ooh, and Rox's... He gets Tonkers. MK goes for safe Shast turns. Ooh, that was difficult to commentate. However, that was really good from both runners. Taking Shast turns safe is a very common thing to do, due to it just being a very difficult strat. And hey, saving wheel there, keeping wheel there saves a little bit of time. MK going for the easiest strats in this stage. That is one thing MK is known for. He doesn't go for any particularly difficult strats, which really shows in his consistency in this game. And that has been carrying throughout this tourney, really. And, like, he just looks so consistent, and this is, like, his first time playing the game in, like, forever. Oh, some really bad RNG there. However, if you want to see what Krakow is like with Ball, look no further than MK's doing Ball swag! Yeah, MKCocoon's boss endurance world record. You use Ball for the entirety of that thing. It's actually a cool run now that there's a nip for it. 5-4 is probably my favorite stage in the game, due to there being a million strats. Rox is gonna go for some very difficult strats here. Oh no, he kills the flamer, he's gotta respawn it. However, MK enters 5-5. He's gonna be showing off Chooch Ball. Yeah, but MK, he doesn't always go for the easiest strats. He just goes for them if they're free, if the harder ones aren't free. But Chooch Ball is free. And it looks cool. And it saves time. Ooh, that's really difficult to get. And that was Fire Lion. As you see, Ball just destroys bosses in 2 or 3 hits. It's insane. Like, for a while, I wasn't difficult. I wasn't convinced that Ball was one of the most broken abilities in all of Kirby, due to it just being so hard to use. It's just so broken. It kills bosses in, like, less than a second. 2 hits, 3 hits, whatever. And it is important to explain that... I wonder which ability the game wants MKCocoon to have. Anyway, when using Ball, when you are touching the floor or at the peak of your jump, you are vulnerable. However, at any other time, you are completely invulnerable. You're also vulnerable while entering and exiting Ball, but that's much less prevalent. MK doing some dope-ass flywheel tech. And we're actually gonna re-enter 5-6 and not get wheel. We're gonna be doing another mix here. I believe MK will be going for Hammer, unless we pull something on me. Oh no! So MK tried to get Ball and he ended up being 1 early there. Now, it's not in world record, But I think MK knows that he's really far ahead, so he can go for some hard strats. This might bite him in the ass later, but we'll see. Alright, now we're entering Orange Ocean. Orange Ocean is... Oh no, MK said oh. I bet he went for a 6-1 wheel. This world has so much variance in it. Oh, he went for burning. Dang. However, there's so much variance in this world now that you never use Tornado in it. Back when you used Tornado, it was a perfectly consistent world. But it's by far the most difficult world in the game and one of the most RNG heavy. If not World 7. Rox mixes ball! Ah! He doesn't do strats. He's gonna get hit. He didn't get hit! Oh, that was cool. Anyway, Rox will be... Whoa! He got wheel! How the heck, dude? Oh, Rox, you're insane. You usually want to grab that flamer first, because it puts wheel closer on, but somehow... Oh! Now, MK gets wheel back where you used to get it. I'm a little worried about Rox's pace right here. Because, okay, this is a little funny, but he made a bet with MKCocoon. If any of his race times go over 41, he has to tier 3 sub to MKCocoon. However, if Rox gets eliminated from the tourney without going over 41 once, then MKCocoon has to tier 3 sub to Rox. It's a really funny bet. Anyway, as you can see, Rox going through the first 2 levels of World 6 with wheel this time, saving some time over MKCocoon if he didn't die. This bet was made after Rox had beat Cobrel, I believe, or no, after Rox like lost his first bracket match. It was basically the first person who he faced was Jay when the bet was made. So I was in like losers quarters or something like that. I'll bring up the challenge since nothing too interesting is going on here. Okay, MK tried to do a single frame trick there. Shouts to Squeak Squad. But it's a kind of trick that looks kind of similar to that one. And it's a single frame, so it's not typically gone for in world record. Oh, it was losers round 2 when Rox did it. Oh my goodness, I just realized Rox is at 1 HP. His bonkers must have not been good. Bonkers, I should have mentioned, is like a notoriously RNG heavy point of World 6 wheel, along with this room right here with all these UFOs, these RNG UFOs. But hey, they were nice this time, so that's cool. Puffs that block. We're gonna double star off these Frosties. Ooh, Rock's taking it very safe, so he doesn't die here. I wonder if he's gonna puff. He's gonna wait to puff this. He didn't wait. Ooh, that was risky. Anyway, MK going through probably the worst arena. Ooh, takes a big hit at the end. Alright, now MKCocoon enters Meta Knight, a very notoriously RNG heavy point of the as well. It's not... Oh my god, Rox wants this. What the heck? Oh no, he loses wheel right after the backup spot. Hopefully Rox knows how to get through this room while powerless. Anyway, World 7 is by far like the most RNG heavy point of the run. World 7 sucks. Now we're going to be grabbing ball. That mix is the very first one, so you can just hold down the button and get it. I should have mentioned that getting hammer is just like that. Rox really wants to get wheel back, but I'm definitely like not confident he's going to get through UFO room alive. Yeah, it just takes a death right there. Probably the best thing to do. Alright, MK is never going to lose 7 to 8 seconds in 7-2 ever again, as you see right here. Rock's going through 6-6, Fan. Rock's going through 6-6 using UFO, which is pretty much anything other than tornado or wheel. It's like, you're always going to get hit. There's literally nothing you can do. Woo! That 7-2 was hot. Now, that's it for the boss tower for MK. Boss tower, before like a lot of the backups MK had created, God bless MK. It was like a very RNG portion of the run. Even before ball was used, they used to use hammer, and it was even worse. Now MK going through this room consistently, going for very easy strats. Alright. Hang on. Oh, his capture card died. Oh. Don't tell me it was the Wii U. Please tell me it was just the capture card. Was it the capture card or the Wii U? If it wasn't the Wii U, just like bust out the webcam. Oh, it was the whole setup. Oh. And that's pretty much it for Rox's run in this year's Nightmare in Dreamland 80% tournament race. What a way to go. Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm just so shook from that. I can't even commentate this race. However, MK's heading to 7-5. He's gonna use Spark to kill the Grand Wheelie right here. He's gonna be going through a very notorious joking point, especially among newer runners. This wind tunnel right here. This room sucks. However, MK gets past it very cleanly. One sec. Oh, it's Rox's family. Anyway, this is 7-6. This is the KDL level. Now, this run has this room coming up right here. Pretty RNG heavy room here with the Kabu. He can just... Yeah, he moved right there. That MK decided to wait on him. He could try hard the room. Can we get some try hards in chat? But he decided against it because if you get hit by him, you basically lose wheel. It hits the spikes. There's almost no way to recover it. And it automatically kills your run if you're a top runner. Now MK doing the ball mix. It's second frame, so it's still easy to time. But you still have to time the 4-frame window. Oh my goodness. Alright, now MK got a near perfect pattern from DDD. Now heading into Orb. What pace is MK on? Race world record. Oh, race world record. I was not expecting to hear that. Orb. Anyway, Orb does the same thing every single time. So, theoretically, the fight should also go the same way every time. You totally shouldn't die on this fight. People never do that. But, it's myself included. Anyway, MK gets a chargeless Orb. Very well done. Grabs start quickly. Hopefully he can get a nice Nightmare. Rox is playing meme categories. I've never died on Orb once, actually. I've died on Nightmare like 5 times, though. Nightmare is even easier than Orb. Now, Nightmare does the same attacks every time. However, his positioning can sometimes be random, and you miss a hit. Now, as you can see, that's already half of Nightmare's health. MK taking care of this boss very quickly. Alright, he's gonna get the early hit here, and then the next early hit, and... Oh, misses it. 38-30. That is the second best time of this game ever, I think. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, Rox, can someone take down Rox's stream? Because things are happening. Alright, joining us today is MKCocoon. What a good run.
Dooming. Okay, what's up?
So, was that second best time of this game ever?
Yes, no, third best.
Oh wait,
Third
oh
best.
yeah, third best,
Just
right.
us, PB.
Yeah, Chest is like only 3 seconds off of you or something.
Dude, I'm so pissed at Rox's brother. Which brother was it?
I'm leaving that information disclosed. Just
Okay.
for the sake of him.
That's probably a good idea.
Uh-huh.
That run sucked. It was so bad. I don't know how my BPT was 3909 heading into World 6.
Wait, Rox.
What?
If that didn't happen, would you have gone 41? That's the real question.
I don't think so.
All right,
It's
well,
okay.
rip the
I
bet
think-
probably because
Yeah, I ripped the bet.
because Rox had a forfeit, didn't finish, so
I don't know if
no one gets a tier 3 sub, sad face,
I don't know
except
what's-
me because I
That's
joined this
so
tournament and Rox promised me one.
Stupid. I'm so mad. Now I'm
But
mad.
hey,
I wasn't mad until then.
Rox
now
gets
I'm
to save
mad.
$24.
That's no. Cocoon gets to save $25. Okay. I went through the entirety of the losers bracket. Losers bracket getting constant 39s.
Dude, to be fair, your run
Every single
wasn't
one
doing
except-
very well, Rox.
That was, okay, I'm really mad about what happened in 6-1 because that was bullshit.
That's why I don't like 6-1 wheel. Dude, 6-1 wheel is the new pure high jump 3-4. I do
Dude,
not like that strat.
Dude,
Stupid.
the fact that MK would rather go for heavy mo ball instead of 6-1 wheel. Crazy.
Oh, I got heavy more ball.
And he didn't get hit even though he did 2 strats. What the
I
heck?
don't do the setup because you don't need the setup because you never get hit anyway.
The setup saves.
But
a
you
second
get hit
ding.
every time.
I did not get hit this time. I never
He doesn't
get
get.
hit.
He doesn't get hit
I
every
just
time.
used the wand 3 times.
Every other. I actually didn't know that. That's epic.
I jumped up and it just was not high enough to grab the wand.
Okay, I don't know if I want to, because I feel awful about this, but I don't know if I should give Rox another rematch, because like.
No, don't rematch. Don't rematch.
Okay.
There's no way I'm winning. It's a freaking 38-30.
Yay! Rox can play other video games now.
I'm playing
Yeah.
Nightmare in Dreamland.
He's playing Hundo and he's gonna complain, and it's gonna be great.
Yay!
Dude, Hundo's the exact same thing as any percent.
UFO
Until World 3. Yeah, but I'm never gonna get there because that's in World 6. I can't get out of World 2.
Yeah, and then you'll lose like 40 seconds to it every run, and it's gonna be great.
No, yeah, it's gonna suck.
Okay, well, you said,
Ugh.
are you still going to try to PB when you get your GameCube?
Yeah, no.
So
I
other
don't
than
really- I don't know.
5-4, MK nailed every mix he went for. Rox missed 1-1. He
I
missed.
missed 4-1. I am so mad. I am so infuriatingly mad. There are 2 things that have happened.
He got the bad RNG
No,
and the
there
bad
are-
RNG
there
after
are
that.
3 things that have happened every single race I've played this tournament. Every single one that I have never done ever besides this tournament. Okay? Well, that's,
Okay.
Wait,
such
can
as-
I guess? Can I
First
guess?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay, missing 4-1, dying in
No.
7-1,
No.
and Rox 82 family.
But that happens like every race, doesn't it?
Okay, no. Getting bad RNG in the first guy on 4-1. Every
That's a
single
first?
time. It's not a first. No,
Oh.
every single time.
He literally said it was
Just
first.
no, every single no, I didn't mean it was first. I mean every single race this tournament. Every single race this tournament, I've gotten bad RNG on that first
Yeah, that-
tornado, and then I've gotten
that
either
sucks.
Mike or Hammer on the second one. Every single time. And then I finally, for the first time this entire tournament, I got 4-4 wheel mix on my first try.
Yay.
In my first match against you, I got
What
it.
happened in 4-5? Okay, what happened in 4-5? I'm still so curious about that.
I don't know. I just didn't get the no. I didn't get the stick up top.
I just look back and there are like 3 spear guys up top camping you.
No, yeah. So you know how like, so you
What?
start off. You start off by jumping up left, okay, grabbing the guy on the left, shooting the guy on the right. You gotta be fast, otherwise the mace will block it, right? Then the next jump to grab the purple guy in the middle, I just didn't get the stick and fell all the way down.
Yeah, the clouds in this game are dumb. I can't remember who was it who said that like cloud tiles are worse than ice. Was that Quill?
That was
There's-
Jay.
Problem.
That was Jay.
I don't know.
Yeah, clouds suck. They're like, yeah.
Clouds actually make sense to me since I've ROM hacked
Oh.
this game. Shoutouts to Map Deluxe.
6-5, I'm so mad about, cause that's so stupid. I don't know how I got hit there.
Oh yeah, you got hit in 6-5
I
right
got-
after the
yeah,
backup room.
I got
and he
hit
spent
in-
like 10 seconds going for the 1-frame trick.
No, that's true. I was.
This
I-
is
I
why
only
I
go
thought
for-
you were gonna get 4.
I know. I only go for it in races. And then
Okay,
I
I've
just wasn't
never
getting
seen
it.
a crack RNG before. What the heck?
Um.
I got a Boston Endurance run out of Shine Bright, and then I got the worst crack RNG I've ever seen.
Cool.
No, I'm so.
Wait,
I
when
don't
is
know.
that?
That's. I don't know.
That is never. Okay. Anyway, up soon in the near future.
I'm so mad. I'm so. Oh yeah. I didn't finish.
Musical
I didn't finish.
versus
Another
Mr.
thing that I
Shasta.
would never do in PB attempts, but only in tournament races. 5-4. 5-4. I always get the block instead of the burning. I don't understand why. Today,
Oh, yeah.
it happened twice. First time I was expecting it, so I went around and turned it, but so I didn't kill the burning guy and didn't get hit. The second try, I sucked it up. It grabbed a different block. And then I got hit by the burning guy, and I just
Ladies
don't
and
understand
gentlemen,
it.
He doesn't understand it.
I never do that ever, except for tournament races. What was the third thing? There was a third thing. I forget what it was. Shoot. Hold on.
Anyway, yeah,
Oh,
Shasta vs. Quill is happening soon. Okay, Rocks, we're done.
Oh, I got Tonkers.
Shut up!
Oh, I got
Stalkers is
Tonkers.
free.
Tonkers is the best, dude. You should tier 3 for me because of
Someone
that.
mute MKCocoon, he's doing orb right now.
I don't know if this boss endurance run is on world record pace, but it's really dang good.
Oh, hold on,
There's
hold on,
only
we might-
one way to find out.
we might be
Follow
witnessing
the
world
runners.
record. We
Follow
might
the
be-
commentator.
Oh frick, wait, I'm about to die on orb. I forgot I only
Yeah.
have 3 health.
If you guys like
died.
1-1 resets,
Follow Kirby.
then follow me. If you guys like actual good gameplay, watch Cocoon.
And if you guys like incredibly dumb clippable moments, watch me instead.
No, that's me.
Uh-huh.
No, that's me.
If you guys like stupid DDD, watch Sniper.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, we'll go with that. Anyway, the tournament, it's definitely starting to reach the end soon.
Thank fucking fracking god.
Family friendly. Family friendly. Anyway, Losers
My
Finals
family
is coming
was
up.
Not friendly.
And then after that, that was Losers Semis. So the loser of Shasta vs. Cool will be facing MKCocoon. And then the winner of that will be facing the winner of that other one I was talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
that made total sense.
And I'm out. And I'm out because
And Rox is playing 100% where he does the exact same thing because he never gets out of World 2.
Feels K, man.
you'll say, man.
Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this tournament race. That was
Stupid. I'm so
that
mad.
was the biggest waste of my time ever.
Uh-huh.
I have to go to work in 30 minutes. So yeah, thank you all so much. I'm really appreciative of you watching this. I'm really hoping the next few matches will be better than this.
It's not
Hey,
my
I got
fault,
I got
okay?
race world record, okay, at least.
Yeah, so losers finals will be exciting. Winners finals is gonna be so
another
exciting.
thing-
Grands is gonna be
another
hyped
thing
as
that I-
hell.
Only
Oh
get in
gosh.
tournament races, but never in PB attempts.
Rox, shut up.
A
Rocks, we're
good
done.
2-4. I finally got a good 2-4.
Rocks, we're done. I'm ending the
No, no, no.
episode.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to see more speed gaming action, did you already end the episode?
No.
If you guys want to see more speed gaming action,
Here we go.
today, Wednesday, July 3rd. Right now, we have the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Glitch Tournament heading on over at SG1.
Thank goodness this race started late. Didn't start late.
Well, it did start late because my audio was weird. Even though-
Anyway, that's it for us. Thank you all
Who's
so
just
much.
giving us
Episode
Rocks the Meme
finished.
Lord.
Okay, bye.
Bye.